Hello, good morning. First of all, I would like to introduce my company and myself. I'm from the MTT Media Hungary. We are part of the FCR Media in Europe. We are the official phone book company here and in the other countries as well. We have 9,000 active Hungarian SMB clients here, 3 million euro annual revenue, and the interesting thing, the reason why I'm here, the other 2 million euro AdWords spend. We are a quite big AdWords agency, and we are working on AdWords APIs, and this is the problems that I would like to share with you. We have some other web pages, aranyoldag.hu, telefonkönyv.hu. On these web pages, we have at least 1 million monthly session web traffic. And some words from me. I'm working on online marketing area in the last 10 years. From the last 8 years, I'm working with AdWords and AdWords automatization. From the last 3 years, I'm the digital director of MTT Media. I'm also a Google Partner Certified Trainer in Advanced Analytics and AdWords. And in the last year, I'm the PPC Director of Next Wave Europe Agency. Okay, first of all, just some funny things. I have a 1.5 years old son, and that was the first word in the last week. And you cannot hear it. Okay, let's skip it. Unfortunately, you can't hear. My son told the Google with Google, and it was quite funny, but you cannot see that. Okay, we have some interesting online marketing trainings and events under MTT Academy brand, but the interesting is the PPC management. We are working for Kika, Bookline, Libri, PVC, and for other for another lot of clients. And today's task is headhunt for IT projects. That's the reason why I would like to share some interesting problems and Google Cloud projects from our internal development. We are looking for freelancer, part-time, project-based developers for API projects. That's Google My Business. As one of the largest SMB database of Hungary, as we publish the phone book, we will connect our database through My Business API to the Google servers. Once a year, Google buy our data, the company data, and after that, we would like to connect our servers and profiles to My Business. The other thing, the other project is that. Sorry. Search Console API. Do you know Search Console? It's a part of SEO, but probably you heard that. Very important thing, the search queries and search terms, where your web page is visible or where is your mobile app is visible, and statistics and data belongs to the Search Console API. The other project is Analytics API. In the last 2 years, we stored our events and micro conversions in analytics. That means in the end of this year, we will have 200 million events in analytics, and after that, we will move these data to an internal database. But parallel with the Analytics API, we will set up under analytics storage. And the interesting part is the AdWords. And the AdWords is probably you know, but I will share some base information about AdWords. Everything belongs to search keyword analysis and statistics. What is search keywords? When you are searching on Google without ad blocker or anything else, you will see here 4 ads, 1, 2, 3, 4. And everything is based on an auction method. So this is your search keyword, and it's a search term on the other side, on the advert side. And based on these search terms, you can manage your ads, and you can buy traffic from Google search engine, from Google. And based on the price of these search terms, you can generate a quite large profit or a quite expensive conversions. So with Google Data Studio, we can analyze these search term statistics. I will share some interesting chart. You can see here the average position. That means you saw here the position of your ads. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and that show us in position 3 your CTR, the click-through rate, will be 20%. If you increase your position with higher bid, with higher CPC, your CTR will be higher. If you are in the top, your CTR, your click-through rate will be higher. And you can see here, if you increase your position, your average CPC, that means average cost per click, will be higher. And that's similar to the position and CTR connection. With highest average position, your CPC will be much bigger than in lowest position. The other interesting part is if you increase your CPC, you can see here you increase your CPC, you will increase your CTR, and you will buy more traffic from AdWords. And if you buy more traffic on highest CPC, your cost per conversion will be bigger. Cost per conversion is the cost of you should spend for a e-commerce transaction or any other conversion. Probably you know the conversion tracking. And the conversion cost per conversion function will be exponential based on the position or based on the CPC. And by the way, if you increase your position, your number of conversions will be bigger. You can see here. And that's another chart. The cost per conversion based on the average CPC. The easiest way on AdWords management, just define the target CPC, such as 30 forint, and check your target cost per conversion, that's 2,000 forint, and exclude any others. It would be easy if you just see that chart, but not so easy, because every keyword has a quality score. That means the relation between the keyword, the ad, and your landing page or your mobile app. The highest value is 10, the lowest is 1, and the keyword quality score is a multiplicator of your bid score or ad rank score. That means if you have a 10 on quality score, that means your keyword, your ad, and your web page is very relevant. Your CPC will be lower than the other ads behind you. That's quite very interesting and very important. And I have a $500,000 forint question for you. It's an interesting problem. If you have time to solve it, just try. So, design a G-Cloud database and find the not performing strings part of a search term for a given domain in any AdWords account. That's the half of the campaign manager's time to find the keywords, the search terms what we should exclude from the search terms. If we are looking for Olcsó laptop, probably the conversion rate, the conversion cost will be higher than the general laptop search. And in this case, we can decide to choose a smaller CPC, a smaller bid for Olcsó laptop, or exclude the Olcsó term. And the algorithm to define and find this secondary keywords, these attributions, it's not so easy. And why is it good for us? This is the same chart that we saw some minutes ago. You can see here the average CPC and the conversion cost. The conversion cost target is, you can see somewhere here, and every clicks under this conversion cost line is good for us, but above that is expensive for us. You can see here in green, and in the red line, they are the expensive keywords. And if a campaign manager working, they should increase the CPC. By the way, it's a Hungarian flag, so they should increase the CPC of the expensive keywords. But how to find these keywords, and not just the keywords, the strings of the keywords. If we find that, we can optimize by CPC, and we can optimize the clicks and the other dimensions, but we have some problems with it, and let's talk about a little bit. By the way, we have 1 million clicks per month. Actually, I tried to calculate, but after 5 million search times, I finished that. And probably we have 50 million strings. That means words without meaning. The keyword relation and keyword hierarchy is very important because of unfortunately I don't know the English word, ragozás, többes szám, synonymák. That's the reason the Google AdWords has a keyword research report request. We have a white label API for that, and that's quite good to find the keyword relations and hierarchy. And by the way, the search term is only one dimension of the search traffic. That means we have some other dimensions where we can set bid adjustments based on the conversion rate or conversion predictions, such as time. This is what you can see here. This is the hour of the day, and you can see here the average CPC is much smaller than in the day. By the way, the number of clicks is higher in the evening. The locations such as Budapest or any other country, such a device such as on mobile traffic, we reduce by 50%. And this 4 or 3 dimension is very important for the bid management. The other interesting thing is the customer journey. With remarketing management and remarketing bid adjustments, we can set a custom bid for any users who did some interaction on our website in the last week or in the last days. So with the customer journey knowledge, such as the remarketing audience, that's also a very interesting and important part of the bid management. So that's my problem. If you have some similar, please find me in today. And if you have any question, just ask.